They said you were too much, too emotional, too intense, too ambitious. So you dimmed your light, you softened your voice, you tried to fit in. But the truth? They weren't afraid of your flaws, they were afraid of your power. Because the moment you stop apologizing for your strength, the moment you stop explaining your worth, you become unstoppable. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "The best revenge is to be unlike your enemy." And here's the thing, sometimes that means becoming what they fear, not a monster that destroys, but a monster that endures. The kind of monster that doesn't break under pressure, doesn't crumble when rejected, and doesn't beg for validation. So let's get this straight. They wanted a monster? Then it's time you become one. But not their kind, not cruel, not heartless. A different kind of monster, one forged by discipline, control, and the unshakable will to rise. Every monster has an origin story. Yours began with pain, that betrayal, that failure, that one moment that made you question everything. You could have stayed broken, but instead, you built armor. Epictetus said, "Difficulties show what men are." And the truth? You never really know yourself until life breaks you open. So, you stop waiting for sympathy. You stop explaining why it hurts. Because monsters don't cry for help, they train in silence. While they mock you, you're learning. While they sleep, you're building. While they doubt, you're sharpening your mind. Let them underestimate you. Let them talk. Because nothing is louder than success forged in quiet suffering. And one day, they'll see you calm, focused, unbothered, and realize the storm they created now stands right in front of them. The same pain they used to destroy you became your weapon. Now here's the paradox. You've built this power, this intensity, this fire inside you, but if you can't control it, it consumes you. Seneca once said, "He who conquers himself is the mightiest warrior." That's the difference between chaos and command, between rage and focus. You see, a real monster doesn't lash out. He waits, he studies, he strikes when it matters. Your anger? Use it. Your pain? Channel it. Your silence? Let it speak louder than any scream. Because the true Stoic way isn't to suppress emotion, it's to master it. Ask yourself this: what if your anger isn't the enemy? What if it's fuel waiting for purpose? That's when transformation begins. You're no longer reacting to life, you're commanding it. Now imagine this: you walk into a room, calm, centered, silent, but everyone feels it. That energy, that control, that quiet dominance. That's the Stoic monster. The one who's seen hell and came back colder, wiser, sharper. They can't manipulate you anymore. They can't guilt you. They can't make you doubt who you are, because you've already faced the worst, yourself. And when you've conquered that, no human on earth can break you. The mind once stretched by adversity, said Seneca, never returns to its original shape. You've been stretched, burned, broken. Now you're something new, something stronger. They'll call you cold. They'll say you've changed. Good. You were never meant to stay soft. You were meant to evolve. They wanted a monster? Then give them one, a monster of discipline, of peace, of unshakable self-control. Because that's what terrifies weak people the most, someone they can't control. So here's the truth. The world doesn't respect nice. It respects strength. It respects silence. It respects those who walk through fire and never lose their calm. And you've earned that calm. Be not overcome by evil, but overcome evil with good. Remember that. Being the monster doesn't mean losing your humanity. It means protecting it fiercely. So the next time they try to provoke you, smile. Because they're still fighting battles you've already won. They wanted a monster, and they created one. But not the one they expected. Not cruel, not reckless, but stoic, untouchable, and free.